What up YouTubers, welcome back to another MAS video here in Miniarmystudios, and what we've actually been starting to do is what we are starting to do is going to be making some weekly updates on what's been happening around in our studios and everything, and what you guys can be looking forward to and getting ready to see and whatever. But yeah, it's actually been a pretty busy week, and as you can see right in front of you, I've just recently, earlier today, started painting up this salamander librarian, and he's turning out pretty nice. Still got a lot of work to do on him so far, so yeah, he's a nice HQ for my army. I've actually got 3 HQs now, which is pretty nice. But first, before we get to any more troops that we've been working on, I'm going to show you all the terrain we've been painting up and everything. I started painting up some Citadel ruins. It's coming along alright. I don't really like how the blood effects ended up over there, but I'll slowly get better. As you can see in the latest video too, before this video, I've also got my orc hut, which I think turned out pretty nicely. I could have probably done better, but it looks pretty nice. I've also got like a storage old Sala and stuff. There's a tutorial on how to make these in the Apocalypse rulebook. I personally don't have that book. I just took a few quick photos of the book at a Games Workshop, came home and made it up. This is the first one I made. As you can see, it's like all coming off and everything, but I'm planning on making some more, as I've got some more cans ready to be painted. And also, lastly but not leastly, I've been working on some like demolished wire butters. The link is in the description on how to make these properly, with like the little box where you like put these miniatures in there. It's actually I actually originally made that, then I just broke it down a bit and made it into like a destroyed wire banner. All the credit of this goes to Mini Wargaming Dave. As I said before, the link's in the in the description. This is actually not exactly what you're meant to be making. It's meant to be a lot different, but yeah, mine just ended up like this anyway. That was the first one I did. I made that one a while ago, except I only just showed you that because I've got like quite a few which I'm trying to be making. Here's like a narrowish one pointing straight up and whatever. But I think that was all the terrain we've been working on lately. It's been a pretty busy terrain week and whatever. So next thing, as I said, we were working on my librarian, painting him up. He turned out pretty nice. And after that, I was working on my Terminator squad. Actually, I just did him before. I did these before the librarian. They turned out pretty nice. For my first Terminator squad painted, one of the first units painted in my Salamander army. One of the first proper units I've actually painted in my life. So they turned out pretty good for one of the first units I ever painted. I just put them back there. And I didn't get much more painted out apart from that. I started painting a Salamander attack bike, which is pretty rare to see in a Salamander army. I got another one there, which I just built up. And then, what I recently just got was 6 new Dark Angels. Pretty much just bikes. Yeah, just bikes, I should say. These are pretty sweet. These got his like plasma rifle there. They've got all the power swords and everything. These stuff, this squad of bikes, I should say, I recently got from my friend actually. I got a little bit of trading going on there, but I turned up at the end of the game having these 6 bikers, which I like pretty much. We've got like the wood stuff stuck on the sides too, for like barricades, or well, not really barricades. Like they're flying through like a broken like city with all bits of wood smashed down and everything. I'll probably have to change those up to make them not look as neat and whatever. But this is a pretty nice squad of bikers. I was also just finished the coat of this scout biker too, so I think that's actually most of what's been happening in the Miniarmystudios for the past week, and probably the past week and a bit. It's been a pretty busy week, especially since we don't have all that much time to build everything up and stuff. We do have all that little bits of terrain up there too that we're working on. We still got like heaps of them outside heaps of them outside that have just been spray painted. But also I was working on coming up with ways to paint tail fire warriors. This one is a work in progress. As you can see, I just started making them like a greenish colour, which I think turned out pretty well. Still working on them so far, and not sure what else to say. Well, not to work on, I should say. I do not know what I just said anyway, but you may be wondering, why do I have Dark Angel's bikes in my Salamander army? And the thing is, I know it's a Salamander army and whatever, except quite a few people do this, and I'm doing it also. But you can just like get a few units from like mainly they just do it from like Blood Angels or some chapter like that. Except what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting probably Dark Angels, as you can see here. A few stuff from Blood Angels, and definitely some stuff from Space Wolves, because I just love the Space Wolves. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening so far in the studios, as I said before. And I've actually got quite a lot of bikers for Salamander Army. So for my Salamander Army, I'm probably definitely not looking on getting any more bikers, let alone fast attack, for quite a while. So we'll just see what happens and what comes along next in this army. And we'll see you all next week on another studio update, guys. Bye.